Satnam guys, welcome back. Welcome back to your reading. As usual, only take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. It's a beautiful rainy day in Thailand today, and let's see what message does Spirit have for you, for your highest good. So feel free to take a deep breath. So we have the chariot as the situation. So someone here have been doing a deep shadow work, have been aligning the beasts. So we have the black and the white one, which represent our light aspect and our darkness. It could also represent our lower self and our higher self. Our higher self, our lower self, and our middle self. So someone here has been doing lots of work to be able to be allowed to step in, to sit on this chariot. So this chariot is moved by our thoughts, our desires, and when it's in alignment, we go moving ahead towards our destination, our dreams, our fulfillment. And here we have fulfillment for someone. So someone here have decided to move forward towards finding this fulfillment for them. So the Ten of Pentacles represents someone that is finding this manifestation that they desire. This could also be a house, could be family. This is ultimate fulfillment when you have everything. You have a family, you have a community to share the knowledge, the wisdom, and the material gains that you have been achieving in this life. So whatever movement someone is planning to do right now, if it's aligning as it looks like it is for this card shows there is alignment. It will bring ultimate fulfillment, which is absolutely beautiful. So the situation right now, the challenge that right now that we have is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles represents someone that it's been called to assess what they have been achieving so far in this project, in this endeavor that they are working towards. So whoever made this move ahead in alignment, looking for this fulfillment and for this place in alignment with their soul, you've been called to reassess, to assess what you've been achieving so far. And as this card was in reverse, it shows to me that someone could be feeling overwhelmed. They could be feeling like giving up. Maybe they are not seeing the results they expected. So this card shows to us when we create some expectation of what we feel like it's fulfillment. What is the achievement? What is it that we want to have as a milestone for what is fulfillment for us? And maybe at this time, this person, whoever this collective is not feeling like they're achieving the milestone that they created for themselves. But the message here is to trust that whatever project, whatever situation that you've been working towards in alignment with your soul, trust that the fruition is coming. Trust that this push is creating the results that you desire, even though you might not be seeing it right now. So yeah, this is a call for someone. This could represent a challenge that someone is facing. So let's see what is emerging from our subconscious. What are the aspects of us right now that are calling our attention? And we might not be seeing it yet. Okay, so we have Seven of Swords, which represents some sort of self-sabotage. So we might not be able to see, but there could be aspects of us that could be lying to ourselves. There could be thoughts. So the suit of swords represent thought. So there could be some sort of mindset that is trying to regress, that is trying to pull our chariot backwards. So this could be limiting beliefs. This could be not feeling like you're good enough, not feeling worth it, and also self-doubt. Those are the ones that are coming through. So this is something that is emerging from within. That could be some aspect of us that even though are waiting for this transformation, there is this desire for transformation, and this is happening. This is the transformation that this collective is going through. Some aspect of us have had to die, and there could be still some aspects that are needing to be transformed. And this is a call for shadow work. So whatever thoughts, old programming they're trying to take over, they need to be reprogrammed, so they don't change, they don't swerve our chariot from continue moving ahead. And I see that this is what this collective is doing. You're doing shadow work, which is beautiful. And what is the advice from our higher self? Let's see what our higher self has to say about this. So our higher self, it's suggesting for us to move ahead. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords represent a process where we are moving from turbulences. So we have those limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, but we decide to heal ourselves and we're looking for this sunshine that's over there. It seems to be so far, but once we are moving ahead, this is already one step after time. And it's not that far. And you see that there is more calm waters to come. So this is a beautiful prospect. This is the message that our higher self has right now. Maybe we're feeling stuck on those limiting thoughts and we're not being able to release ourselves. We don't know exactly how to do that, but trust that we are being guided. Our higher self is guiding us to move ahead and to leave what doesn't serve us in the past, those turbulences, this conflict in the past. And we also have the judgment card, which is this call for stepping up. And this is in our conscious mind, which as this major can represent a process of rebirth. So we have here death, and now we have rebirth. So this is a massive shift that's happening for this collective right now, death and rebirth. And this is how we're moving ahead with this chariot. But anyway, so it shows that you have been literally re-emerging, reborn from the ashes. And there is this call for you to reassess what is it that you want to continue taking forward in your chariot. Maybe there are some thoughts, as we see here, the Seven of Swords, that need to be left behind, because this could be weighting our chariot down. So allow this transformation to continue happening and accept this calling to step into this new level of awareness. And this card is also calling my attention for judgment. So the judgment that we have against ourselves, because as we have the Seven of Swords, this could represent someone that it's judging themselves, not feeling that they're good enough. Maybe they're comparing themselves. Yeah, this is a call for us to be more compassionate because we have been going through so much processes, so much transformations over here, and you deserve your compassion. Yeah, and we see that in the near future you're healing yourself. So that could have been some sort of heartbreak, some sort of disillusionment that's what's coming through in the past. But this contributed you for your transformation. So this was the fire that is forging you, and you're healing. This is in the near future, which is awesome. Let's see if we have any other advice from the higher self. I'm seeing the moon in reverse here as well, and the hanged man. So if you haven't watched the last video, we are talking about the hanged man. The hanged man is this process where we feel like we are suspended. This is a call for surrender. So we can't see much when we are in this position. And this is what the moon card is showing here as well. So the moon card came up just before the hanged man. And the moon card is in reverse, which for me shows that there is some clarity to come. So keep trusting, keep thriving, keep moving ahead. So this card is a call for us to look into our subconscious and see what is it that is calling us. And at the moment, it could be self-sabotage, could be some limiting beliefs, as we saw in this card, the Seven of Swords. So yeah, continue to move ahead, so you will find the clarity that you're looking for. And as we see in the Hanged Man, it shows this calling for surrender. This is initiation, a very tricky one, where we've been forged, we've been through fire, and now we are going through this process of being called for rebirth, which is beautiful, guys. It's very intense energy. I feel it very intense. We are in this together. So yeah, be compassionate to yourself, keep moving forward, and yeah, trust that calmer waters are on the way for you. This is the message from our higher self. Yeah, I'm seeing the Knight of Cups, which represents psychic abilities for me. So you could be receiving informations from different forums. Yeah. And this is an activation of psychic abilities. All this process that you're going through, this is the self-actualization. Yeah, and your psychic abilities is being it's being heightened. That's what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? So we have the Five of Cups, which is a really good sign. So the Five of Cups shows this person that it's feeling this apathy, this grief. So maybe you're grieving aspects of you that died. So that's why I'm hearing. There are old aspects of us that no longer exist, and you could be grieving the life that you once had that doesn't seem to be the same because you've been transformed so much, and the reality is changing around you. At the moment, it might not be the ideal reality that you deserve, but keep believing that the reality is catching up. And the beautiful thing about this card is that, as in reverse, it shows me that this person decides to look back and see that they still have two cups and realize and recognize that they can grab these two cups and cross this bridge. So we have the bridge in the back and go to the castle. And the castle is the attainment, is what we are trying to achieve. But while we are distracting ourselves with these old limiting thoughts and distracting ourselves with this grief, we are wasting our time. We could, and this is the Seven of Swords again, we could just grab our two cups and go back. But of course, take your time. There are different levels of grieving. But once you feel it's ready, I feel like this collective, it's nearly there. It's feeling ready to move because this card is on reverse, and this is what the message that Spirit is trying to say by sending this card in reverse for us. So we are ready to release this grief. We have been processing this pain. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, which shows healing, shows letting go of the past hurts, and we are moving forward, grabbing these two cups and attaining our castle, which is our achievement. This is our self-realization, our enlightenment. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Is there anything that this collective should expect? So this collective should expect a period where you feel proud of yourself, where you recognize for all your efforts, and this recognition comes from you because you have seen in the past that the sort of uh, fulfillment that what you're seeking in the past did not fill you up, but now you're moving ahead with this in this chariot where you're finding the fulfillment that you want, the fulfillment that actually ignites, excites you. And this is beautiful. This is the Knight of Cups, which represents this person that's proud of themselves and is fulfilled and indulging with the achievements that they have. And also we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very grounded energy. This is someone that's looking after themselves, looking after their body. So you feel fulfilled in your own skin. You feel fulfilled in your body with the material situation. So whatever movement that you're doing right now, this will be able to sustain you, to create, to keep your lifestyle. That's what I'm hearing, and also will bring you internal fulfillment, which is beautiful, guys. It's a really beautiful message. So let's see if we have any other message from this deck. Starseed deck. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. So I'm talking to a star seed. So there could be times where you felt homesick, where you didn't feel at home. But for what we are seeing here, you're finding home. You're finding home within you. This is what the Queen of Pentacles is representing here. Someone that's nurturing themselves and feeling fulfilled with themselves. It could also represent a project, a business that you're creating. So this shows how grounded you are, and this is how grounded you be. This isn't the future. This is the outcome from all this process that you're going through, which is awesome. Anything else? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So you're a leader. So you're not meant to follow what everyone is doing. This is why at the moment you could be feeling like in suspension because the path that you choose to trail, with your chariot, it's not the path that everyone does. It's a challenge path, but this is what will bring fulfillment for your soul. So guys, I feel like this is the message for today. If you need any support, if you're interested in private readings and shadow work, make sure you check the box down below. Other than that, I look forward to see you very soon. Thank you. Mwah.